Welcome back to Falling Tide TV, y'all. As always, my name's Nate, and I'm out here on the water again, trying to catch some brim, some sac-a-lait, whatever I can catch. I got some crickets, I got some worms, and my goal really, I'm gonna tell y'all exactly my goal. If I have a picture perfect day, this is how it's gonna go. I'm gonna troll around, I'm gonna catch some bluegill, some goggle eyes, stuff like that with the crickets and the worms. And then I'll have enough of that, and then I'll go try for some sac-a-lait a little bit later in the morning before the rain gets here. So that's gonna be a picture perfect day. I mean, if not, if all I'm doing is trolling around and looking for a few, bluegill here and there, that's fine. Like I said, y'all know I love doing this, so it's not gonna be a bad day either way. But I'm about to get this trolling motor in the water, get my pole all set up here, and get to fishing. Y'all wish me luck. Fish the left bank and work my way all the way around this little dead end canal here. All I got here is a cork, about 18 inches. I got me a little split shot here, and I got me a little hook. And I'm just gonna start off with the cricket. I'm gonna try to fish one cricket at a time to start. And if that don't work, y'all know I like to use that 2 cricket method. It works for me. I don't know how big these perch are in here. Last time I caught some little bluegill in here, they were all small. So that was a couple years ago. Let's see what happens. Come on now. Come on now. All right, at least I know they're here. There he is. There you go. Not very big, but he'll do. He'll do. Look at that pretty bluegill right there, y'all. Beautiful. Full of color. It's a pretty bluegill. Not the biggest thing in the world, but if you eat that on the bone, perfect size fish. A bluegill cannot pass up a cricket. You put a cricket in front of a bluegill, and he's gonna bite it. Here, we catch another one right here. Oh, there he was. There you go. There he is. Check him out. That fella right there just told me, hey, I don't know his name. I wish I'd have caught it. When I was at the little store, he paid for my crickets. For no reason whatsoever. Come on, get out of there. Nice bluegill, y'all. It's not big. I mean, not a big one, but big enough to eat on the bone. I ain't mad at it at all. See, just hit it. Got it. 2 crickets. I'm telling y'all, it works. Pretty little bluegill. The fish over here are really pretty. Oh, he jumped out. Get back in there. There you go. female. Probably let her go. Let her go. She ain't big enough. Got him. Another small one. Well, that one's a little mangled up, isn't she? Look at this. She had a rough life. Let's see if they'll bite on a worm, y'all. You don't have to worry as much about if your bait's gone. Swapping a bait every 2 seconds. They may not be as nearly as aggressive towards a worm. Or they might be just as aggressive. Just depends. He went right after it. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have no problem with a worm. And that was quick. Another little female. She's probably big enough to keep, but I don't know. I kind of been on the trend today of letting the females go. So we're gonna let her go. Okay. There we go. There's one I'll keep. Not the biggest, but pretty fish. Look at the color on that fish. Look at that. Beautiful bluegill. I mean, picture perfect bluegill. Another little one. Another little one. The way he took that, I thought he was a monster. Thought he was a monster. Small, small, small. It might be the worms. Might swap back to crickets and see if they get bigger. There we go. There we go. That's like the ones we've been keeping. Y'all can see it's probably blurry that close up. Not very big, but I mean, as y'all can see, big enough to eat on the bone. 2 cricket method. Shove him all the way up the hook. Uh-oh. Then you take your live one. You take your live one like that. And you hook him through the back. Like that. Leave him alive. Let's see how that works. hit it, boom. So he just choked. It wouldn't have mattered if it was 1 or 2 crickets on that one. Shoot, he didn't even get the crickets. Not very big. Probably throw that one back. He's a little smaller than the other ones. Boom. That's a big female there. She gonna get kept. Big female. Big bait. Catch bigger fish. Hoping I can catch some big ones back in these lily pads. In the middle of this canal here. A lot of times them big ones will stretch out and stuff like that, and they'll be out in that deeper water. The smaller ones a lot of times will hug the bank. They're getting a little bit bigger as we're moving closer to it, so it's a good sign. Well, I hooked him so deep. I'm gonna keep him only because I hooked him deep. And there's a little bit of blood. Let's see if they venture out following the lily pads. Yep. There you go. Bigger fish. Exactly what I said. A lot of times, the bigger fish they'll get out towards that deeper water. I mean, he ain't big, but bigger than what we were catching. Bigger than them little ones. No. Oh yeah, they all up in here. That's a big perch. That's a big perch. That's the kind I'm looking for right there. Just like I said, you know, a lot of times you find these lily pads in deeper water, you'll find bigger perch by doing that, you know. Oh, look at that. They stacked up in them lilies. I'll keep that one. Come on. There we go. Hope y'all can see that real good. Not bad. Don't mind if I do. Hey, look at that. That's literally the middle of the canal. They staging in these lilies here, and they eating bugs and stuff. So, nice one. Oh yeah, big one. Big old perch. Yes, sir. Probably should just anchor off and use my jig pole. I don't have to keep no small ones no more. I'm just gonna keep big ones. There you go. Oh, nice one. I figured he did choke it. All right. Hey, lake runner. Y'all might call that a shell crack or a chickapin. Where I'm from, that's a lake runner. Small one. But, well, lake runner. That's what we call that. I love catching them fish, man. You get on a mess of them, they get big, man. Be a pound and a half. They can be. I mean, you get on a nice big group of them. You know, you find where you got big ones stacked up at. I mean, you'll catch 3/4 of a pound to a pound lake runner. And when you find that, I mean, to me that's as good or better than catching sac-a-lait. It's good to know they got a couple over here. And this is the picture perfect type of a spot to catch them too. You go somewhere where you got this flat of like grass or lilies or something, and they stack up and stuff like this. And usually you got to get them with the jigging pole, you know. There you go, boom. Get it out of there. They like that cricket, I tell you what. They surely do. If y'all enjoying this video so far, leave it a like. Oh, there he is. A nice one. And just hung up in the lilies. Dang, a foul hooked it. Right through the eye. Oh, Lord. All right. Hope your eye's okay. All right, I'm gonna try to leave this jig head on here real quick. Just throw a cricket on here and see what happens. If they don't like the jig head, I'll swap it. I don't have no reel on this pole. I mean, this is essentially rigged up just like a cane pole. But let's see. It's a good little pole. There you go. Look at that. I love it. Another one there. Not too bad. Probably won't keep too many more. I just like to get enough for the family to eat, you know. See if he hits it again. There you go. Oh, that was a nice one. That was a nice one, y'all. It was either a nice one or he had me wrapped around some lilies or something. That thing felt heavy. I'm gonna try to go back to this setup here. It could be just the presentation, but the fish slowed down a lot. Also, it could be, you know, get later in the morning, fish just getting slower. So there you go. Cool. Yeah, it could be just a presentation. You know, They like it a certain way, and that jig head brings that cricket instantly, you know, straight down. That may not be what they want. It also could be that, you know, they want to be where that sun is right there for some reason. There we go. Get out of there. Get out of there. Let you get yourself out. There you go. Another nice one. I'm gonna try fishing out the back of the boat a bit here. I got me a little mess of perch, y'all. Good little mess. There he is. Got him that time. Good hook set right in the roof of the mouth. Nice. Only got a couple more crickets left, and then we'll be on to the sac-a-lait. There he is. The last cricket came in clutch. And the biggest one of the day. The biggest one of the day. On the last cricket. Not a bad one at all. Not bad. There you go. There we go. Yes, sir. Big old bluegill on the fly rod. I might just sit here and fish with the fly rod instead of going sac-a-lait fishing, honestly. It's so fun. That was awesome. No, I still feel like I want to go try to catch some sac-a-lait if I can. There we go. There we go. Tripping in. Yes, sir. Another nice one. Whew. It's gonna be hard to get me off the fly rod, y'all. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm fly fishing this morning. I like catching sac-a-lait, but not enough to give up big bluegill on the fly rod. I'm about to start letting them go. Tell you what, I got enough fish. That was fun. Let's do it again. I'm catching big bluegill. Them sac-a-lait can go to hell. There he is. Come on now. Another big one. Fly rod. Ain't nothing like it. Alright, I'm about to go. I got a bridge right over here. And I'm about to go see if they got any sac-a-lait on. I'm gonna give it a shot before we get out of here. I don't know that I have much. I don't know that I have much confidence in the bridge itself, but I mean, it's worth the shot. I've caught them there before, but I caught them there earlier in the year, not when it was quite this hot. But you know, you don't know until you go. Yeah, I'm gonna try these sac-a-lait out and see what they do, and if I can get on a few, that'd be great. Going with a bigger cork. I like to be able to see my cork real good whenever I'm sac-a-lait fishing in deeper water and not with a slide cork. If I was to be fishing, you know, with a jig pole right next to the boat, I like a small cork, believe it or not, because, you know, I just like a smaller cork. But whenever I'm gonna be a little bit away from it, and you know, I'm gonna be fishing in deeper water, I like a bigger cork. And I'm gonna fish probably two foot. Like I said, it's deep water. You know, the way that I fish them over there. A lot of people go over there and fish them on the bottom with a shiner, which works. But I like to fish around the pilings and try to catch, you know, some of them that might be staging a little higher in the water column. But we'll see. We'll see what they're doing. I'm gonna try this little jig head here. Let's see if y'all can see it good. Just a little white with a red eyeball. And then I'm gonna go with some kind of a little minnow here. I got these little assortment of different minnows. I'm gonna use one of them. I don't think I have any nibbles or nothing, but I have like one crappie psychic trailer that I could stick on here. I'll show y'all. I don't know if y'all can see that. I hope y'all can see that good. It's a Bobby Garland minnow. And then I got, I think, one of these left. These little, one or two of these little crappie psychic nibblers. Right here. Just a little pink worm. I'm just gonna stick it on the end of the hook, like so. Let's go give it a shot. Let's hopefully I catch something. There we go. Another big bluegill. On a sac-a-lait bait. So you know they got a lot of big bluegill in here when they're biting on the sac-a-lait bait. Look, already, right when it hit the water. This is where I started at this morning. I had them few bites like back to back to back. So I mean, look at that. They're stacked up right here. Sure. Big old bluegill. Nice one. Yes, sir. Man, they stacked up right there. I mean, that's like 4 casts in a row as soon as it hit the water. I could have come out here this morning and probably never moved. Stayed in the first spot I stopped. Make one more run back through there and then off to the bridge. Nailed it. There you go. Look, boom. Another solid one. Yowl. Look at that. I mean, Bobby Garland minnow. As soon as it hits the water. I mean, I've been in some aggressive bluegill schools before, but not willing to hit that minnow. I've seen them hit a jig like that, you know, like a normal skirt jig, but not a minnow bait. I guess that must be what they're eating here. They must be eating some kind of minnow here. Because I mean, they're not even thinking twice. They just boom, just hitting it. No more bluegill. No more bluegill unless there's no sac-a-lait here. Which there might not be, because they're only here certain times. Certain times they're not here. There you go. A bass. All right. A little school bass. Well, the bridge didn't have any sac-a-lait, so catch a couple more of these bluegill and hit the road before the rain gets here. I hear the thunder. Look at that. I mean, some of the most aggressive bluegill I've caught in a long time. And they're sizable too. I mean, respectable size bluegill. Not monsters, but respectable. Look at that. I mean, as soon as it hits the water. That's amazing. With an artificial minnow. I don't know if they're gonna hit it quite as fast now with the trailer being going. Don't matter. Fast paced. There's a bed right here. Gotta be. Cool. Smoked it. Another big one. It's been a good day, y'all. Nice one. They hitting that like that, they should hit the fly. Got him. Got him, another one on the fly rod. Can't beat that. You can't beat that. Tell you what. That's about as fun as bluegill fishing could possibly be right there. Got him. There we go. I think that's gonna be the last fish today, y'all. It's a good day. Have a good life, fishy. I appreciate y'all for coming along on this little journey today. Everybody who's watching. Everybody who watched this far, I really appreciate y'all. Y'all are the real ones, the ones that stick around all the way to the end. I appreciate that. You know, out of all the things that you guys could do to support the channel, you know, commenting on the videos, but also just watching the videos all the way to the end. I mean, watching the video all the way to the end tells YouTube that I'm an interesting person to be looking at. And so it promotes the videos. So every time y'all watch a video, if y'all choose to watch it all the way to the end, I really appreciate that because it really does help. All right, y'all, I'm back at the house. Ended up coming home with 19 perfect sized bluegill to eat them on the bone. I'm gonna scale these fish out and I'm gonna fry up a few of them for me, the wife, and the baby. I mean, honestly, I probably could have kept 100 fish today if I'd have kept on fishing, but what I like to do is I like to get out, catch the fish that I want to eat that day, take them home, and just keep that. In this case, I'm going to probably fry up about half of these fish and then take the other half, freeze them, and eat them next week or something like that. So what I'm trying to do, and this is something that I've been getting more and more into the habit of, and I think maybe it should be something that we all normalize. Take what you're actually going to eat. Because what I did over the years, and I don't know how you guys are with this, but I know for me, I had a bad habit of freezing fish and then never eating them. Like just freezing them and they sit in there for years. Go out, catch new fresh fish and eat those. And then all the old fish just sit in the freezer. If you're that type of person, I recommend you doing exactly what I did. What I switched, I kind of had to switch that switch in my head and just change my habits in that area. I think we should normalize that for the people that are like me. I encourage you guys to do that because had I taken 100 fish out today, ate 20 of them, that puts 80 fish in my freezer that the next person could have caught and could have enjoyed and could have actually eaten. Instead, they just sit in my freezer, you know? But yeah, y'all, I'm about to scale these fish out, cut the heads off of them, and get ready to fry them. Look, y'all, I'll fillet a bluegill just like the next man. But when God invented the bluegill, this is how he intended them to be eaten, right here. On the bone. It's been a good day, y'all. I'm gonna fry these things up. Look at that, y'all. What the final product looks like. That crispy fin. Nothing like it. That's how a perch is supposed to be eaten. Right there. That's some good stuff. On my end today, guys, it is 4th of July, so happy Independence Day to everybody out there. I apologize to all of my international folks out there, even though I'm not really sorry. America is the only place in the world where true freedom still exists. And that's because brave men stood up for what they believed in and did what was right. So everybody out there, stay brave, stay ready, gentlemen. Happy birthday, America. I'll catch y'all on the next one.